Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Am I already streaming? I have to be. Yes, it says I'm on air. Hey! Hey there! Welcome to the Experience Bar. I'm Sean Roslin. This is Mario Kart 8. That's Toad in space. This is the Barroom Brawl. Every week we pick a game, we play it, we stream it. You can join us. Please do. Anyway, I just waiting for Aston here to join me. He's finishing up with some stuff, but he will be getting on shortly. And soon we will be on our way. But in the meantime, I guess I'm going to play some Mario Kart. How's it going, everybody? Guess thanks for watching. If you're checking us out, if you're curious what the Experience Bar is, it's a website. It's a video game website where we talk about video games, needless to say. You can check it out at theexperiencebar.com. Okay, let's see here. Versus race. And I'm going to be, I don't know, I just might as well go with my typical loadout. I think it's the slicks, and then usually do that. But yeah, we're shooting Mario Kart. We got a little sick of doing all the Xbox stuff, so please excuse me rambling here. Like I said, Aston will be joining us shortly, but welcome if you're watching us now. Just waiting for something. Okay, let's see. We get to one on the map. Rainbow Road is terrible, so let's see. Shy Guy Falls, Plains 3. Rainbow Road is awesome normally. This game's Rainbow Road is terrible. Terrible. You are terrible people. Let's see. Let's wait for more players. 3 Rainbow Roads. Okay, that's something in the mix, but it's probably going to stop in the middle. One of the many. Yay! Something that's not Rainbow Road. Finally. Dad from New Jersey, you're going down. Player's pretty good. I like that. That's a really aggressive sounding name. It actually scares me quite a bit of having to face player. I don't portend to be any good at Mario Kart. Actually, I will probably screw this up here, but we'll see once we get going how I do. I have actually never played this online before, and I am noticing a certain amount of latency to my actions that I have not had in the past when I've played Mario Kart. So this will be interesting. But we'll see if I can't do okay. Yep, I am going off course already. Of course, I was also playing Forza this morning, so I'm also used to not playing a kart racer earlier today, but doing well so far, gotta say, which means I'm probably about to get blue shelled. If you're just tuning in, thanks for watching. This is Barroom Brawl. It's part of the Experience Bar, website where we talk about video games. Barroom Brawl is a weekly look at whatever we feel like playing right now. You're welcome to join in, and you're welcome to watch the site this way. My cohort Aston Reyes will be joining me later, and hopefully you'll stick around and watch some. But I am actually doing surprisingly well. Although there is somebody right on my butt, so I should probably not say things like that. I'm going to pay for it later. To be fair, I am super glad we second is not terrible, considering this is the first time I've played online. I've played a lot of Mario Kart over the years. My first one was Mario. Actually, you know what? It might have been Super Mario Kart, but I don't really remember playing it. I played a lot more Mario Kart 64. The Super NES was kind of out of vogue already by the time I started playing games. And well, I did have access to one and played it quite a bit. It was Super Mario Kart. But alright, let's see here. Mario Circuit, let's do that. Hey, a lot of people agree with me. Waiting for everyone to suggest a course. Alright, Dad, let's do this. Sorry for my monologuing. Again, waiting for one of my co-hosts to join me here. The United Kingdom. Got some international representation here. Dad from New Jersey is still my main rival, though, so we'll see how this fares. I was not a huge fan of these underwater editions in Mario Kart 7, I think is when they started adding these. Yeah, 7 added the flying and the underwater, then 8 adds the anti-grav stuff. But I have to say, at least the underwater and the flying have some effect on the actual gameplay. Because my problem, I mean, the anti-grav segments, they don't really do anything to the game. I mean, yes, you're going upside down, but the camera rotates with it, so it doesn't really affect your actual gameplay as much as the water and flying does. At least those had some sort of effect on it. The course design in this game is generally pretty good, but it's still not my favorite. Mario Kart DS has got to be my number one Mario Kart. The most. It was the first one to do the. You know what? No, the GBA Super Circuit might have done the special. The remix of the old tracks thing. First, but the first one I recall doing it and actively enjoying was the DS one. You had the remixed old tracks, so you had the classic Grand Prix, and then you had the new Grand Prix accompanying them. I am not doing very well here. Surprisingly hard to talk and play Mario Kart well at the same time. Which, of course, is the whole point of Mario Kart. You're not going to play it well, why play it at all? But, I think this trick here. Freaking, yep, this is just gonna be, alright, just gonna blue shell first place. Screw them, they're probably already finished, actually, if, timing on this is probably pretty close to that. There's Haley. What's going on now? Star. It's not going to help me that much, but whatever. Give it a shot. Yep, 7th. So we went from first to or second to 7th. Not a great start here. Hopefully Aston can come and be my compatriot and help me out. So. New track. New track, renewed vigor. Let's see how this goes. Playing with the Classic Controller Pro. I believe that's what they call this thing. Is there anything we can say? I'm a little nervous. That's all I can say. 6-5. Somebody pick. Dad, is that you? Are you holding up the game? I'm using tilt controls. Well, it's either a horrible ice map or a really cool disco map. So, oh yay, really cool disco map. I will take that. I'm still actually in second. No, I'm not. Boy, still doing all right considering the fact that I totally choked last race. So, it was a giant disco ball, and it's hard to go wrong there. I noticed the races take a little longer to start when you're in online mode. It's syncing everybody up. Not quite as sharp in online controls. Few courses where you actually kind of notice the difference in when you're going to fight the anti-grav stuff. It all takes place in actually a very small area of space. Back to 6. Interesting.
Yeah, can you hear me? What? What was that? Hello?
Hello, Aston.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. And now
Okay.
I'm feeding back because my mic's on. Okay, cool. Now we should be all set up, and hopefully whoever's streaming, sorry for the technical difficulties, whoever's watching the stream. But Ouija. I was just talking about my favorite Mario Kart games, Aston. Boring.
Where are you?
Whoever's watching. I'm gonna leave this group. Okay, let's see. Friends. Create room.
It's like, what's your favorite Sonic racing game? Sonic R?
Oh, I'm gonna join you. Join Aston. Let's do this dance. Of course, I'm gonna continue picking Donkey Kong. Let's do this dance.
I'm gonna rep Mercedes because why not?
I totally forgot that was in here.
Oh, are you with me? Yeah, I see you actually.
Yeah, I'm here. I totally forgot about that dumb Mercedes DLC. Aston, you can turn off your camera in Skype.
Sure. I just did whatever was the automatic setting on the Xbox, so.
No, I figured, but
You don't want to see my sexy face? Well, I'm gonna do it when we're done with the race.
okay.
Darn it!
Make sure everything's running correctly still on the site. Should be. It was running screen in the window before I had it up. MarioKart 8. Yes, it's still, well, it's showing something. I'm guessing it's from earlier. I'm watching. Yes, it is. Okay, cool. It seems to be working still. Hello, people. Thank you for watching.
At least he can glide in this one part.
Yeah, where are you? There you go.
I'm third. Second.
That's impressive. I was playing earlier and
Oh no! No!
I was playing earlier and I was in first the whole thing, and then I got Mario Karted right at the end and got second. So I was pissed about that. And then the next race I got 7th, so it wasn't like I was doing great. Just that one race I was doing pretty well. Man, I remember when this came out and the Luigi Death Stare came out. It was like you just got online.
Man,
everybody was Luigi. Everybody was Luigi.
I'm still. I felt very hipsterish because I was like, I played Luigi before he was cool. Like.
To be fair, Luigi driving a 300 Gullwing SL is pretty dope. That's an awesome car. The only problem I found with this is like the way I play Mario Kart. I don't like the way that Mercedes vehicles handle, so I've never used them. I got my setup. I use that, and that's kind of how I play. That was kind of the problem I had with one of the problems I had with this game. I don't think I ever wrote a review of this, but it was like they had all these different kart parts that you could use that looked cosmetically cool. Like you could make like a really awesome thing with a wagon, like wagon wheels and like a teddy bear thing. But you never wanted to use that combination because it was terrible. Like they should have just made them just cosmetic and have no change in how.
I mean, I didn't even realize that in this game that there was a difference until I tapped on the thing and I was like, oh.
And then it tells you, yeah.
I was just like, I didn't realize this until much later that there was differences. I mean, I guess I should have realized that there was differences.
It's kind of a bummer because if they just made it aesthetic, it would have been so much better.
Yeah.
First?
Oh, I'm gonna get first!
You just did it. Oh
Woo!
man, you beat. What is that? Some guy in his me. That's real dumb. I never wanted to race as the Mii's. That was always kind of stupid.
I mean, it was kind of cool in like the Mario Kart Wii.
In Wii, yeah, because that was like the first one where it was like, okay, Mii's are a new thing, yeah, whatever. But I just no.
Oh, I didn't realize that you can do that with a star.
But whatever, Zelda's in here in Mario Kart now, so it's...
Yeah, I'm just anticipating it becoming like Smash Bros, and then they're just gonna have a shit ton of different characters.
But then it should just be called Nintendo Kart, not Mario Kart.
I mean, technically speaking, Mario Kart started off with a bunch of random characters. I mean, Donkey Kong and all them are not really in the same universe, I guess. I guess they are. I don't know.
I'm out of here.
Are you?
Bunch of randoms. Man, the first match I was in, it was
actually
like a bunch. It was like everybody except for 3 people suggested Rainbow Road, and I'm like, what's wrong with you people? It was the new Rainbow Road too. It wasn't like a classic one. Yeah, it was my pick too. Yeah. Who are we playing with? Haley. I think I was just in a game with you. Actually, yes, all these people were just in a game with me. Some of them, anyway.
The United Kingdom.
Yes. Does it support any other like territories? Have you ever gotten matched with somebody? I think at the beginning I was getting matched with people in Japan.
I think I've seen some Brazilians actually.
Oh,
Oh
really?
no,
I've
I
gotten
am not good with doing the starting boost anymore. It's so terrible.
It's different game to game, so it's like I never remember. It takes me a bit to get back into it every time. Oh no, I got boomerang. That was a good throw.
I actually really like the design of this course.
Yeah, this one's actually one of my favorite. Some of the
And
like
usually
we were talking about
I don't
earlier.
like the haunted themed ones because they are all like shitty and like, oh look, booze everywhere.
Yeah, oh, the haunted boardwalk one from
Yeah.
64. That one was kind of real shitty. The this one's actually really good. A lot of the courses in this game are really good. Just not Rainbow Road, which is typically the best course in any Mario Kart game.
Yeah.
Which is
I mean,
kind of
generally
depressing.
speaking, I don't know. I think the designs in this game are not as good as like some of the other games.
Boom.
I think they use the anti-grav too much to the point where it's like, eh.
Well, my problem with the anti-grav is it never really feel like, with a couple exceptions like this one here where you're
right here where you're riding the wall.
Most of the time it just looks like normal course.
Exactly, like, and that's my problem with it. Like there was that time, whatever that one, I think it's a Donkey Kong course, but the one with the waterfall, like it took me
Shy
like
Guy Falls.
Shy Guy Falls. So it took me a couple of times before I realized, like, oh, I'm going up a waterfall and I'm going down a waterfall. This whole time I thought I was on a river.
It doesn't. It's not very clear usually. It's just a poorly implemented. Like, I get why they
the
did
camera
it,
angles need to change essentially.
And they even said they debated going back and forth, like with it the whole time the game was in development, because it's hard to tell. Like, it really is. Like, you can't. There's no legitimate like easy way to tell that there's a difference there, which is kind of a bummer, because it is really cool.
I'm not doing well in this course right now.
I'm in first now, but I just took first.
Yes!
I did just take first. I just get a blue
hyper
shell.
mushroom.
Or just gonna
I haven't used a lot of these, like
third lap is usually where blue shells pop up too. I should not have. Yeah, I have to take first on third lap, but it's like not looking forward to this. Oh,
if I get fourth, I'll be happy.
Okay, come on. Let's do
I'm
this.
fifth.
For those of you who are just maybe tuning in, I don't know if you are or not, but this is the Barroom Brawl. Yes, first.
Oh, I have a blue shell.
Good thing I already got first.
Damn it! I got Mario Karted just now. I'm eighth now.
Oh, bummer.
That's depressing. From first to eighth. Yeah, I used the blue shell, but I
can see myself get smashed in a minute here. This is the Barroom Brawl. Sorry, where we members of the Experience Bar pick a game and we play it and we stream it out. And you can join us if you want to friend us. I'm Big White Yeti, and Aston is a Coaster Freak
212.
Yeah, Coaster Freak 212. So if you want to add us on
various social media platforms and gaming platforms.
Well, gaming platforms, yeah. I mean, I'm Big White Yeti on everything except for Xbox Live, which is the Big White Yeti. So if you want to add us and anything but TikTok clock, I'd like to use it. Whatever.
Mount Wario, why not?
Mount Wario is actually pretty cool. I wouldn't mind that. But yeah, we stream out a game every weekend for you to join in and play with us. We should really work on posting that stuff ahead of time so people know.
Yeah, we'll get
better at this.
I still don't know if I like the name. I feel like Barroom Brawl makes it sound like it's a feature with Smash Bros.
I am the only one who picked this level, and we got it. We're playing against DS. I was playing against Dad earlier. I had to take him down. Alright, let's do this dance.
Oh yeah, this music one.
Yeah, I actually like
This is an interesting original one.
This
for
one's
this
from
one.
the 3DS though.
Oh, is it? Okay, I didn't
Yeah.
know.
And it's virtually identical. They didn't change anything. Like this is the thing. This is another thing that bugged me is like the 3DS ones. They didn't add any of the anti-grav segments. They literally just made them the same because the 3DS already. I just look at that. I just went from first to ninth. The 3DS already had the flying segments and the underwater segments. So for the 3DS ones, they didn't change anything. The graphics are better, but other than that, it's identical to the 3DS one. The layout and everything. Oh, I think maybe this thing where they added the things on the sides, but that's graphical. It's not. It's not a. It's not a difference, you know. Wow.
I felt like the Grand
Going
Prix
all
were a
over the
lot
place.
more fun in the older Mario Karts.
I don't
Maybe
know.
because they
Mario
were
Kart
longer.
64 is probably my favorite.
Yeah, I would say so
for
too.
like which one has the best pairings of tracks, but it had some bummer tracks in there. That Yoshi's.
I love Yoshi's Egg.
There is only one track from
Yoshi's
Mario
Valley.
Kart 64 in this game, and it's Yoshi's Valley, which is such a bullshit track. Like,
there's a lot of memories in that for me. But...
It's so dumb though. It's like there's only
at least there's some semblance of a like not continuity, but like of place, because before it was just like, oh, question marks everywhere. You don't know what place you are. Hey, you're first.
The thing, yeah, that was funny. But like the thing with Yoshi's Valley is it's like they made all these paths, but they're all different lengths, and one of them there's only really one viable path. So it's like, why would you ever take any other path? Also, I'm somehow still in second. So.
I'm in ninth. I'm doing terrible. I was first in TikTok clock. That doesn't make any sense.
I didn't.
Oh, I hit Bullet Bill.
I didn't even know there was somebody in front of me, although I've now caught up to them, and I'm very close to passing them.
This Bullet Bill really just made me seventh, and instead of like...
Wait, how am I still in second? Oh, I must have lapped somebody.
Oh, another Bullet Bill, bitches!
So somebody is way in front of me if they're... So I am not... I'm still in second, I am not catching up to them.
In theory, couldn't you just be a really... Like, couldn't you just game the system and... forever and then...
There is still a little bit of... I caught up to him now, but it's already over. There is a little bit of RNG in this, but it's not nearly as much as some of the previous games.
The majority of this race.
Your headset is not working now.
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you, but it's not headset.
Oh, darn it.
There you go.
Yeah, no, I should probably figure out something else other than the Xbox, because the controller keeps on turning off.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Just hit it between races.
Yeah,
so
I guess.
Move the stick. Okay. I'm gonna just do random because I'll take any of these. I forgot they remade Royal Raceway as well.
That was one of my favorites.
But yeah, like everybody was like, "Oh, it's the best Mario Kart game they've made in years." I'm like, none of you people played 7. Like, 7 is this game without the anti-grav segments. Like, it was just as good. And all the innovative stuff that you're praising was in 7, except for the anti-grav.
I don't even find this stuff innovative. Like,
and I thought the anti-grav stuff was fine, but it wasn't like, yeah, I don't know, whatever. But like all the polished stuff, like 7 played just as well as this one does, you know? I don't know.
It's weird.
All right, let's do this dance.
Yep, still don't know the boost.
Yeah, I messed up that time, so. Weird latency with the online, I was discussing it earlier. It's like not... Everything feels a little more sluggish than playing it single player. Controls-wise. Like, it's not a huge difference, but there is a perceptible lag between me inputting something and it actually happening on the screen. It's a smooth, it doesn't change, so it's not like fluctuating, but it's still a little you know.
Can Luigi get another game? Can we have a Luigi dancing game and all he does is like basically the move from his Final Smash?
They they made a Luigi's Mansion 2, you know, on 3DS.
Well, I know that. I know. But I'm
and
talking
it's actually
about, like,
really good.
I'm talking about damn it, I threw a banana and ran
That's
over
a
my own
terrible
banana.
idea.
That's great.
It was terrible. I tried to go off a jump that was on the off sand, and it slowed me down.
Oh, not the bullet bills.
Well, that was useful. Just gonna pick up all these coins people dropped. Hopefully we get faster than they are.
Darn it.
Oh, I also love that when you get the lightning, the cat porcupine things shrink because they get hit by it too. All right, come on, 10 coins. Let's do this dance.
I know. I only have 1 coin.
Yeah,
I kind of I like that.
The coins
brought that
actually
back,
make a well, they brought that back in 7. The coins actually make a huge difference in how this game plays because online, like, you really need the coins to do well because it does make a perceptible difference in how fast you. Like in the single player, the AI is pretty lackadaisical, so you can kind of, unless you're on 150 cc's, you can kind of get by without the coins. But
I'm also glad though that they changed it so that it's not so dependent on doing the tricks for the boosts.
True.
That was like for the 150 cc, you had to do those.
Yeah, and they made a huge difference. I remember not.
It's like there's so much waggling.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And also the booster, the tricks are easier. You just hop when you go off a jump.
Yeah.
It's not like the
waggle fest that was the Wii version.
Yeah. But yeah, like, I don't know. It's like I said, a lot of the stuff that they've put into this game that people are praising was in previous Mario Karts. It's just, I feel like it's just been a while since a lot of people have played a Mario Kart seriously.
Yeah, I guess it's like the same thing as like Bayonetta, where it's just like the people that were fans of Bayonetta, and we're waiting for Bayonetta 2, are just like, it's the perfect game ever, and then I'm over here, it's just like, it's okay.
No, that's not, because I've played all the Mario Karts, like, kind of between now and I think the only one I didn't play a whole lot of was the Game Boy Advance one. I've played pretty much every other
I played
one.
a lot of the Game Boy Advance one.
I didn't really care for Double Dash. I liked the gimmick of Double Dash.
Double Dash is my least favorite, to be honest. Because I feel like the feeling of it doesn't feel like Mario Kart. It feels too...
That and Wii kind of... Like, Wii is a better controlling game. Double Dash was always super floaty for me, and I never liked the controls. But Double Dash has some of my favorite concepts and tracks in a Mario Kart game. Like, Baby Park is great. It's stupid. It's just 7 laps on a tiny track. It's an oval. It's like... But it's hilarious. It's really fun.
Watch, we're gonna get Yoshi Valley.
Yeah, we are. I guess I'll vote for... I don't want to do random, because that might still get us Yoshi Valley.
That dropped off.
Wow, yeah. I'm gonna... No, you can't say anything now. Yay! I guess 4 of us picked that.
All guys now.
Hot Rod, O'Kane,
I guess...
Daume. Spenzim. From New Jersey. A lot of New Jersey people on tonight. Hello, New Jersey. Welcome to the Experience Bar's Barroom Brawl. Don't even know you're in a video.
My favorite soundtrack was definitely 64.
64 soundtrack-wise is the best, yeah. This one's pretty good, actually. I like this one.
Yeah.
DS had really annoying AI. I think the Wii one is the hardest, though. The Wii one is the only one I haven't tried to, like, get 3 stars on everything. Oh, boy.
I remember playing as a kid and trying to get into Peach's castle in Mario Kart 64. Like, you just, like, drive up to it, like, try to get into the castle.
I remember people kept saying that there was, like, a secret in there.
Yeah. Back in the old days before the internet.
Yep.
Oh, no,
that was a poor use of that. I got a jam box and I wasted it.
Oh, no.
Like the one item that lets you defeat the blue shell. I blew it. Oh well. Yeah, this soundtrack's great.
It felt like you wanted to race, whereas the other ones, like, I think that was the. Fine, I'll freaking use my red shell on you.
Man, and they.
Because the Double Dash soundtrack sounded like it was a freaking like for a toddler game. Sometimes.
It's not great. You know, I distinctly remember the Toad level being so much more frustrating in the original 64 version than it is in this. Toad's Turnpike.
Well, this one, Toad's Turnpike in here is barely recognizable to me in this version.
The gaps between the trucks are huge. There's all the, like, you can, like, ride on the sides of the walls, and actually that's faster. So if you're not doing that, what are you doing? But it's like, there's like zero impetus to try and weave your way in and out of the cars. They just made it so easy.
Is it just the three of us now in this?
I'm not sure. I'll take a look when I finish. Because I'm in first.
I'm in second.
So anyway, no, I can't really see. There's no really way for me to check on my reverses.
And I'm good. No, I'm checking it. Yeah, no, there's a couple more people.
How do you check it?
Three. You tap on the the gamepad.
Oh right, I'm playing with the Wii U Pro controller, as I think I mentioned earlier. Oh, somebody's playing with the Wii remote.
Wheel.
That's impressive.
Ballsy. I actually liked playing with the Wii remote in the Wii version.
It was fun when everybody was playing with the Wii wheel. When you were playing by yourself, it was super frustrating. I don't know. It's Moo Moo Meadows. We haven't done that one yet.
I haven't done Giant Bones either.
I'm over here with my friends, Aston. You're over by yourself. Are you seeing the same image? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm in the center. So.
Oh, you are? Yeah, I'm kind of off to the left with everybody else, and you were kind of by yourself, but you walked over now.
Yeah, so I guess it's random. It's not. We're not seeing the same screen because like I'm walking around and talking to random me's.
I'm trying to get everybody to wait for more players, but no. Not that anybody can do anything about that. And again, it's the one I pick that nobody else does. It's really weird.
How does Benism not have any points?
I have no idea. And I have all ones. I don't know how the points thing works. Whoa.
Hey, I boosted slightly.
I did too. I think I messed up though. This was an N64 one, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it wasn't. The layout's completely different.
Yeah.
There was a lot more gophers.
No, I'm sorry. This is a Wii one. This is a Wii track. I remember now, because remember it has the jumps in it.
But there is a Mario 64 version.
No, that was something. It was a different track though. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a different layout. It's a different.
Yeah,
track,
well, this layout is the Wii one.
It's
though.
the same. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same feeling though. There's gophers.
I think it's.
This is Moo Moo Meadows. Yeah, it's Moo Moo Farms in N64. It's Moo Moo Meadows in Wii, I guess.
This game looks really good. I'm thoroughly impressed with the graphics in this game. It's not.
It doesn't take much. I mean, the Wii U is slightly more powerful than the 360.
Yeah, and
it's
this
like
looks
before the
than a 360
PS3.
game.
Yeah, so it's just
but the art style and everything, it holds up really well.
Yeah.
It's not.
I mean, and Nintendo was always more about the software than the hardware. Actually, I take that back. In the N64 days, it was all about the hardware.
Yeah, there was a time
you're
when
playing
Nintendo
with power
made
and all that.
super powerful consoles with like weird drawbacks, like Oh, we're still making you use cartridges.
Yeah, well, the cartridges because it got royally screwed over by RCA and Sony, like because the RCA made the freaking like they hire Sony and RCA to help them develop a CD.
You mean Panasonic?
Or no, is it CDI? So
Panasonic CDI.
I thought it was also RCA though too.
Nope, Panasonic CDI. And then no, Philips. Philips who it was.
Oh, Philips.
It's Philips CDI, and then it was.
What does the boomerang do?
Panasonic made the 3DO.
Doing nothing for me right now. Oh, but yeah, Panasonic made. But yeah, so both of them like screwed over Nintendo trying to make their own console, and then like on top of it, that's where we have this retarded Mario and Zelda games, like, excuse me, Princess. So yeah, I mean, it makes sense that they just like still used cartridges in the N64 because it was just like,
yeah, that was the Philips CDI.
You guys suck.
With the terrible Nintendo games. I know somebody whose first Zelda game was one of the Philips CDI games.
That's hilarious.
I'm not even joking.
Electrodome.
You know, we already did Electrodome when I was playing earlier, but I want to do it again because it's really dope.
Electrodome reminds me of Tokyo Megaplex in whatchamacallit, SSX Tricky.
Yeah, it does.
We need a new one of Tricky. We need a reboot of Tricky.
Well, they did a new SSX that was pretty good. I liked that.
But it needs to be tricky. Like it needs to be like
super over the top.
Yeah, it needs to be arcadey.
That SSX, I think they marketed it wrong because they marketed it as we're taking SSX super serious. It was super arcadey. Like it played arcadey. Yeah.
I don't know. I think we're due for really this one again.
Yeah. So I was hanging out with a couple of friends, my friends here this morning, and Corzo from the site, and our mutual friend Andrew, and we went for brunch, and then we went to this game shop. People Play Games. If you live in Chicago, go check that out. It's really awesome. It's a retro game store. I mean, they sell new stuff too, but their big thing is they have a bunch of retro stuff. And you were talking about
I miss GameStops when they had like just rows and rows of Genesis.
You mean when they were not GameStop, when they were EB Games and beverages?
Or yeah, EB Games, or even like Funko Land. Oh man.
Yeah, Funko Land.
But
anyway,
but the cartridges of drawers and drawers of cartridges. But then again, a lot of them ended up being a lot of like Madden every single year.
Oh god, when I worked at GameStop, we had an entire we had 4 boxes of Madden 07.
Oh god.
That at some point we just field destroyed all of them. It was hundreds of copies that were just sitting in back. Because it was they weren't worth anything. We weren't gonna. Yeah, it was terrible. But they what was I gonna say? Oh, so we went to this place. It's People Play Games, and they have a bunch of classic games. And we were talking about doing I was talking about filming the Gex thing for the site. There was a moment there where if they had a copy of Gex for the 3DO. And a 3DO, I probably would have bought one. I'm in this weird place right now where I kind of I want to get back into collecting, but I also don't want to spend a lot of money because I'm going to Vegas, in 2 weeks.
Yeah, buddy.
And stuff. So I'm I really should be saving my money, but I really, really want to get some new
How much of a?
Games.
So you're only in for the weekend, right? So.
Use your controller. Controller.
Because how much were you planning on doing when you're over here?
I don't know, but I just figured better not overspend. Asking controller. Headset. Your headset is no longer synced up. Don't know if you can hear me or not.
Do you hear me?
Yes, yeah, you're good.
Yeah, now. I dropped off again.
Yeah,
Darn
it. I was trying to say headset, but you couldn't. Well, I still made it in first. Sweet.
I lost. I was second for the majority of the time, and then when I realized that my headset was down.
Well, I got red shell right before I rolled over the finish line, but I made it. So, Yeah, I don't know. I don't need to. I'm just saving money because I probably shouldn't spend a bunch of money. But
did you want to Did you want to plan to do a lot of things in Vegas?
Yeah,
like,
I don't know.
What did you want to do?
Just I didn't have any ideas. I just figured, just in case. And plus I just bought that new Hackintosh casing, so it's not like I'm not spending money. I also I did buy Donkey Kong Country 3 when I was there because I finally completed the collection. It's the only one I didn't have already.
Yeah, I really hope. I wonder how different it would have been if Rare was never bought by Microsoft and Rare was still like a second-party Nintendo company.
That woman has a square face, and it's really disturbing me.
Meadows again.
Bummer. Yeah.
Oh, someone from Quebec.
Quebec. Danny Boy. Hey, Justin LaForge. No, it's not Justin LaForge.
Massachusetts.
Does he have a Wii U?
I don't know.
I feel like probably not.
I feel like probably not because even though there's indie titles on here, it's not as strong as, say, the PlayStation.
The PlayStation is like the home of indie. If you don't want a PC, it's the home of indie right now.
Except if you have an Ouya. Everything's indie on there, because it has to be.
Yeah.
Except for, the random, it's that weird thing where...
Final Fantasy 3.
Yeah, it's that weird thing where the major titles are the minority. So you have, a bunch of, Sega games. Because Sega. Then you have Square Enix being weird, and then you have stuff like Broken Age, which technically is an indie title.
Technically.
And then
Double Fine's on that weird edge where I guess they're technically independent.
It plays really well, by the way. The Broken Age. Broken Age on the Ouya is one of the best games on Ouya in terms of graphics. But then again, it's all 2D sprites, more or less. Or not sprites, but just...
artwork, yeah.
Yeah.
Technically, I think they are sprites, but...
I'm so upset that it's not going to be out.
Can you imagine this, alternate world future where, we just continue doing 2D sprite-based games without doing any 3D? Or, our 3D was, mode 7 scaling style 3D, but everything just kept getting super detailed, sprite-wise.
Technically speaking, that's what indies are kind of doing with some titles,
I was reminded the other day that I'm still waiting on Hotline Miami 2, and that is a thing I want. There's gonna be some good games out this year.
I need to play that. There's so many games in my backlog, it's not even funny.
Hotline Miami? You haven't played it?
I played it sparingly. I have it, but I haven't played it.
That was one of those games where I kind of just, sat down for a weekend and played the whole thing. That's a really good game.
Hotline Miami is definitely one of those ones that, for me, was, I get the basic concept. I get how it can be addicting, but right now I'm not gonna... I don't want to dedicate myself to it.
Sure. Yeah, it does take some concentration. It gets pretty rough in some of the later levels.
Yeah, it's pretty similar to... I got that feeling when I was playing Reagan Gorbachev, so I still need to finish that one too. But I'm just frustrated with the later designs because they're too difficult now.
Yeah, much like Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, Hotline Miami was one of those games where I'd play it for a bit, get super pissed off at it, put it down, and then come back to it.
Yeah.
A couple hours later, be like, okay, let's do this shit.
Electrodome.
Sure, Electrodome. Let's see if we can get it. Actually, any of those courses I'd take. They're all pretty good.
Yeah, they're not bad.
Oh, let me say something. That man standing next to me with just a mustache is really disturbing.
I'm guessing it's supposed to not be a mustache. It's supposed to be like a little mouth, maybe?
No, that's a mustache.
Well, I know it's a mustache, but you know how people...
His name is Mustachey.
Okay then, well. I need to change my Mii. My Mii doesn't look like the Mii in my Wii is more accurate, and I didn't bother to transfer over anything from my Wii to the Wii U.
I don't remember if I think I transferred my Mii from my 3DS. All right, Mustachey, let's do this dance.
Ooh, hey, I have the most points. Oh no, you have
No,
the
I
most
had
points.
more than you. It
Yeah.
doesn't put you in order. It's weird.
When is Mario Kart gonna have an Aston Martin? That's what I want to know.
I was playing Forza this morning, so this is like the polar opposite of how realistic you can get. Forza 5, not even...
Remember when, what was it? There was a game that their advertising was making fun of... Like, it was great advertising, but the game sucked. But the game
what?
was making fun of Mario Kart. And then, I think it was split second.
Oh, weird. Oh, right, yeah, it was. It was
Where
like
they
Mario
had, like,
Kart
or
for
like, oh, it's all
adults.
cute and stuff like that, and then they're all like, bleh, like...
Which stinks, because
game.
Split Second was actually a really good game.
Oh, really? I thought it was not a
Oh,
good
you know what? No, that was Blur. You're thinking of Blur. Which came out at the same time as Split Second, so I can see how you could get them confused.
Yeah.
Split Second was the one that had, like, the, it had, like...
Yeah, wasn't that a Disney game?
Yeah, it was. It was when it was still Disney
Disney makes
Interactive.
a really lot of weird... What company did they buy to make all these weird, like...
I don't know.
Like, racing games? Because they have Fuse and Split Second and, like...
You mean
I feel
Fuel?
like they must have... Or Fuel, yeah, Fuel, sorry.
That game was actually supposed to be really good. I just...
Like, I don't understand, like, how they have all these weird titles.
It was strange. Okay, I got 10 coins. I'm right behind the guy in first place.
I feel like we need to have remakes of... Aladdin. Can Disney do that?
Of, like, the Genesis Aladdin?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to redo that with, like, modern, like,
I mean, they redid
sprites.
Castle of Illusion, and they redid, whatchamacallit, the... Why am I blanking? The Ducks, and Scrooge, and all that.
DuckTales?
Yeah, DuckTales.
Yeah, that's true. People weren't crazy about either of those remakes, though, unfortunately.
Which is sad, because it's
I
just
really
like,
wanted
wow.
to see what that Pirates game was going to be that they were talking about a couple years ago.
Oh, the MMO?
It wasn't an MMO, but
there
it
was a
like,
Pirates MMO. That was
yeah,
fun.
but no. This was slightly different. This was like a. I don't know what the setup was. Oh shit.
I do like the remake of Wario on here. The Wario Stadium.
Oh, Wario Stadium. That's the DS Wario Stadium, right?
Is it?
I
thought it
so.
was just. I thought it was just a fancier version of the N64 version.
No, I'm pretty sure it was the DS one. You know, I don't remember.
Well, essentially the DS version is a fancier version of the.
This guy has the star and he's going the normal way. I don't know what he's doing. Idiot. He could have cut that whole corner and beat me. Oh, I just made it first. Oh, I'm having a good run now. I'm in the groove. I've been playing Forza 5. I guess I'll talk about that more on the podcast. It's interesting. I still haven't finished Dead Space 3. I'm doing terrible. I should just sit down and do that, maybe.
I'm like halfway through Max Payne, but I don't know if I'm.
Where'd you get to?
I just got to the flashback with him in the cemetery.
Okay, so you're probably about.
I mean, theoretically, I'm like around halfway because that's like chapter 7, and there's 14 chapters. So
you're actually like just the way the game is paced. You're like maybe a little less than halfway. I'd say like 45%.
Yeah.
Let's do Cheap Beach because why not?
Airport.
A couple more games here, and we can call it for this stream. For those who've been watching, thank you.
Hello.
Check out theexperiencebar.com.
Go easy on me. I feel like that's really...
I should really start just pulling these archives and then re-uploading them to YouTube or exporting them to
mine
YouTube
again.
So people can watch them. I think I will do that.
That's
nice. After. I have 1,200. Does anybody have close to? Yeah.
I'm the closest.
Like a boss. I've won the last couple races though, so. Oh man, and I was playing Super Mario Sunshine this month. Somebody's using almost the exact same loadout as me. They have different wheels on, but everything else is the same. You know, I started using the pipe frame cart because that's what they used in Mario Kart 64, and I like that. I like that cart design. So I was gonna build them.
Yeah, I really wonder what would have happened if Donkey Kong Racing was made, because that was a thing.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Like
I mean, it was canceled.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it was supposed. I think it was supposed to be a separate one because it was supposed to be a more adult-oriented one, like less arcadey but still arcadey kind of thing. If I remember correctly, I mean, it was a rare thing. It was basically Diddy Kong Racing, but harder.
I just thought it was something that they were working on before.
It was a dream,
Nintendo
or not a Dreamcast. It was a GameCube thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was just a follow-up to Diddy Kong Racing that they were working on, and then...
Heck, I'd take another Diddy Kong Racing.
I can't. I feel like people's reverence for that game, it does not hold up to how much people say they love that game. I like it, it's fine, but it's not like... People are like, Diddy Kong Racing was better than Mario Kart 64. And I go, well, first of all, you're statistically wrong because it wasn't. And second of all, Crash Team Racing was better than any of them, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, yeah, that's right. Nailed somebody with a green shell. That always feels good, because those... Like, you have to actually aim green shells.
Mustachie's winning. What is this?
He's kicking butt. I'm behind... I'm, like, right behind you. I hope you hit Mustachie.
No, I didn't, because someone was throwing...
Yep, that was me. I was hoping you threw your red shell at the same time.
No, I was holding my red shell so I can time it right.
And
then your red shell hit my red shell, or whatever
red
shell.
Oh, he spun out. Okay. Oh, he spun out twice.
No!
Ha ha ha.
Darn it, I'm getting screwed over. I'm getting Mario Karted so hard right now.
I like that that's a phrase. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Ah, shit. Okay. Gotta make this count. Let's do this Mustachie. At least he's not playing as his me. Oh no! Oh, I hit that banana. I should have fired this shell earlier.
Man, I was like second for the longest time, and now I'm 8th.
Man,
they're not giving me good items anymore.
Oh, I got second.
Stupid. Luigi not happy. Hilarious. Oh, you get negative points? I didn't realize that. That's depressing.
What does the gold Wii Wheel thing mean?
Maybe they play with the Wii Wheel a lot, and then they get gold Wii Wheel.
Who knows?
Gold. Let's see here. Gold Wii Wheel.
Yeah, I was just gonna Google it if you're doing it.
Bing. No,
Xbox. Bing Gold Wii Wheel. All right, let's do this. This is my last game. Did you leave?
Because why not? No, I'm here.
No, you're here. I'm sorry. I would take Wario Slide as well. That's pretty good. Actually, I wish I voted for that. In retrospect, but whatever.
For a gold Wii Wheel to appear next to your name online, you need to have Wii Wheel usage above 50% and play 100 games.
Wow, that's impressive.
It's like, bitches, I'm gonna play with the Kinect. Just like my hands in front of me.
Alright, let's see if I can't...
Whatever happened to that? What happened to Joyride? Kinect Joyride?
It came out. It was it was originally supposed to be free. They put it out as like its own standalone title for I think $40.
Well, yeah. Before it was supposed to be without the avatars and without the
it was supposed
Kinect
to be
controls.
free,
So yes. That's basically Diddy Kong Racing. When you think about it, because it was a rare gig.
Yeah, let's try to tell that to anybody ever. And see if that flies. Let's do this dance. It's me, Alex, and Mustachie.
other thing.
Oh no!
Come on. Hey, get you. Yeah, got it. One of the weird things about the Piranha Plant is it's actually a boost, too. Like, every time he chomps, he boosts you forward. Come on, stop taking all my coins, Alex. Yes! Perfect. That's pretty awesome. I'm gonna upload this one to the site just so people can see that awesome shot. I nailed him in midair with the green shell. Now I'm probably gonna pay for it. Oh no, I fell off. That's not good. Oh, he's catching up. Yep, now I'm past. My hubris.
No!
Okay, I got one more lap to pull this together. Let's do this dance. No. That's ruining my chances of pulling back in.
I am doing so terribly right now.
I heard Lakitu rescuing you there.
Ah! This star is doing me nothing.
Nope.
I'm still gonna be 7th.
Lightning. Come on, I'm catching up here, but I don't think I'm gonna get ahead. Nope. Give me a bomb. How useless. Oh, and I fell off again. Okay, doesn't matter. Oh well, I got 3rd. So much for redemption.
seems to be like the least useful item in this game.
The what? The bomb?
bomb.
Yeah, it's only good if like you're behind a couple people and they're all kind of grouped up together.
Yeah. Oh, Mustache.
Well, I went out on top. I'll take it.
I'm 2nd. I'll take that.
Well, this has been the Barroom Brawl for Sunday, the 22nd of February. Toads in space. This is the Experience Bar. It's a website where we talk about video games and stuff. Every week we play a game and chat and stream it out, and you can join in too. So just add us on PSN, Xbox Live, and even Wii U. I'm Big White Yeti on everything except for Xbox Live, where I'm the Big White Yeti. As soon as Coaster
Big White Yeti?
212, it just wouldn't let me register it. Nobody has it. It's just Microsoft's weird naming thing. Yeah, I don't know. And then there's the website, theexperiencebar.com. Go check it out. Read our reviews, opinions. Check out the podcast. You can subscribe to that on iTunes. And join us every week for more of this delicious gaming goodness. Aston, thank you for joining me.
Yep.
And you can follow us on Twitter for more stuff like that if you want to find out when we're doing this next week. So, or, go check the site or go on the podcast. We post there too, but you can also follow us on Twitter. I'm at S. Roslin. Aston is at Aston Reyes. Kevin, who's not here, is at Spaceboy Kevin. And that's pretty much it. So, thanks for joining us. We will see you for our brawl next week.